What about this answer? I is equal to current the time changes as I is equal to 3 into t power 1 by 2. What is the value of IRMS? The time interval between 0 to 2 seconds. So IRMS is equal to IRMS square is equal to integral. What is I? 3 root to t. I square 9t into dt. Limits 0 to 2 divided by integral 0 to 2 dt. So 9 integral t dt d square by 2. So limits 0 to 2 divided by integral t limits 0 to 2. So 9 by 2 into substitute the value of upper limit and lower limit in the function. 2 square 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0 4 divided by 2 minus 0 2. So I square is equal to ERMS square is equal to, so 2 to 9. IRMS is equal to 3 amperes. So it means IRMS is equal to 3 amperes. What is the value of average value of EMF over one cycle is 0, average value 2, average voltage 2 E naught by pi. What is the root meter square current, ERMS current over one half cycle over full half cycle? So I naught by root 2. So RMS potential ERMS is equal to E naught by root 2. I is equal to I naught into sine omega t, E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. This is the principle of AC generator. The alternating current produced by the electromagnetic induction. Principle of AC generator. So this is principle of AC generator. So AC can be produced by the principle of electromagnetic induction. Okay, next continuation. Form factor. Form factor. Form factor. So the ratio of RMS current to the average value of current over half cycle. Average value of current over half cycle. The ratio of RMS current to the average value of current over half cycle, or the ratio of RMS potential, RMS voltage to the average voltage over half cycle is called form factor. But what is the value of IRMS and IRMS? IRMS. So what is the value of IRMS? So IRMS is equal to, so I naught by root 2, and the average value of current over half cycle. So I average is equal to average value of current. So 2 I naught divided by pi. What is the form factor? Substitute both value. Form factor is equal to, so IRMS divided by I average over half cycle. I naught by root 2. I average is 2 I naught by pi. So pi by 2 I naught. I naught will cancel. Pi by 2 root. So this is form factor. Pi by 2 root. Next, peak factor. Peak factor. Peak factor. Form factor. The ratio of peak value to the RMS value of current. Ratio of peak value of current to the RMS value of current, or ratio of peak value of EMF to the RMS value of potential. That is peak factor. The ratio of peak value of current to the RMS value of current, or the ratio of peak value of EMF to the RMS value of EMF, or peak voltage by RMS voltage. Peak voltage by RMS voltage. Okay. So instantaneous current, so generated by the AC source I is equal to 100 sine 200 T, so ampere. Instantaneous current at a particular instant of current I. AC generator produces an instantaneous current I is equal to 100 into sine of 200 pi t. 100 into 200 t. Pi by cancel. 200 pi t ampere. So what is the value of peak value of current? First question. Peak value of current. That means maximum value of current I naught. Not peak factor. Peak value of current I naught. Frequency. Angular frequency. Second question. Angular frequency. Third, frequency. Angular frequency means angular frequency.
Omega.
Frequency F. Peak value of current I naught. That's also called amplitude. Amplitude. Peak value of current, maximum value of current, or amplitude also. Or amplitude also. What is the given equation? So I is equal to 100 into sine 200 pi t. Compare this equation with the standard equation. I is equal to, so I naught into sine omega t. What is the value of peak value or amplitude of this amplitude or peak value of current? So I naught is equal to peak value of current or max value of current is equal to 100 amperes. And omega t quotient is omega. T quotient is omega. The angular frequency omega is equal to T quotient. So 200 pi radian per second. 200 pi radian per second. Next frequency. Particle frequency 2 pi n or 2 pi f is equal to 200 pi. So pi get cancel. F is equal to 100 hertz. Time period. Fourth time period. Time period. So t is equal to 1 by f. So 1 by 100. So 0.01 seconds. 0.01 seconds. From the basic equation, we have to calculate peak value, angular velocity, time period, and frequency. So t quotient is angular velocity, and this is peak value. Based on that, omega is equal to 2 pi n relation, and omega f is equal to omega. Angular velocity is equal to 2 pi f, or angular velocity or angular frequency is equal to 2 pi f. And this is peak value of. What is the relation between RMS value and the peak value? So IRMS is equal to I naught by root 2. I naught by root. Which one is greater? IRMS to I naught. Which one is greater? So 1 by root 2 value 1 by 1.414. So IRMS is equal to I naught by root 2. I naught is greater. Peak value is greater. 1 by 1.1 1 by root 2 value 1.414. 0.707 into I naught. So here which one is greater? I naught is greater. Peak value is greater. I naught is greater than. So IRMS. I naught is greater than IRMS. So ERMS is equal to RMS potential, RMS voltage. So E naught by root 2 is also E naught is greater than ERMS. And ERMS is equal to RMS voltage 0.707 into E naught. Okay. So instantaneous current. An AC generator produces a current I is equal to 50 into sine of 100 pi t ampere. An AC generator produces an electric current I is equal to 50 into sine 100 pi t. First question: what is the time taken by the current to reach maximum value? What is the time taken by the current? What is the time taken by the current to reach maximum value? Second, time taken by the current. What is the time? Second question. So what is the time taken by the current? Time taken by the current to reach RMS value of current. To reach RMS value of current. So one equation is given. I is equal to 50 into sine 100 pi t ampere. So what is the time taken by the current to reach maximum value? How much time it takes to reach maximum value? How much time it takes to reach maximum value? How much time taken? How much time it takes to reach RMS value? How much time it takes to reach RMS value? Okay, first question. What is the time taken by the current to reach maximum value means? For example, at that equation, we have to substitute in the value of t equal to 0. This is 0. Totally, this angle is 0. Sin 0, 0. So current is 0. This is sinusoidal form. Current is 0. So maximum value means this is maximum. I maximum. How much time it takes to reach the maximum value from 0? What is the time taken by the current to reach from 0 to maximum value?
T by 4.
So T by 4. Just you have to calculate time from this equation. So time taken by the current to reach the maximum value is T is equal to time period by 4. So how to calculate time period from this equation? This is omega. T quotient is omega. T quotient is omega. So omega is equal to T quotient 100 pi. 2 pi pi. Capital T is equal to 100 pi. Pi pi get cancelled. So T is equal to 2 by 100. So 0.02. Or T by anyhow, T by 4 is a T by 100. So time taken by the current to reach maximum value is equal to time period by 4. So 2 by 4 into 100. So 2 ones are 2 twos are 1 by 200. So T is equal to 5 milli.
Five millisecond.
Next up, what is the time taken by the current to reach RMS value? Time taken by the current to reach RMS value. Here, what is happening? Time taken by the current to reach the RMS value means, so time decreases from maximum to certain value. Time decreases from, so I naught is greater than IRMS. I naught is greater than IRMS. So time taken, if at a particular instant of the time, at a particular instant of the time, the current I becomes IRMS. So after a time interval, so we have to call this payment. So after at a time interval t seconds, at t seconds, the current I becomes IRMS. I becomes IRMS. What the given equation? So I is equal to 50 into. So I is equal to 50 into sine of 100 pi t. At a particular instant of time, that time we need it. At that time, I becomes IRMS. If it is IRMS is equal to 50 into sine of 100 pi t. That is unknown time. That one we have to get. But IRMS is equal to I naught by. IRMS is equal to I naught by. What is IRMS here in this equation? I is equal to I naught by root 2. Is equal to, so 50 into sine of 100 pi t. What is I naught? Peak value of current. So this is 50. This is I naught actually. I naught. This is 1 by root 2 is equal to sine of 100 pi t. For what value of sine angle we get 1 by root 2?
Pi by 4.
Angle we get 1 by root 2, 45. So sine 45. Sine 45. In our radians, pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 is equal sin 100 pi t. So pi by 4 is equal to 100 pi into t. So pi get cancelled. So the time is equal to 1 by 400. 1 by 400. What's the value? 2.5. By 400. 2.5 milliseconds. 2.5 milliseconds. Two point five milliseconds. Next, so the RMS voltage generator produces voltage RMS voltage E is equal to 10 into cos omega t. 10 into cos omega t. It is a frequency. The frequency of frequency of AC. The frequency of 50 hertz. So what they given? That is hertz frequency only. The frequency of 50 hertz. So what is the value of EMF? So what is the value of EMF at t is equal to 1 by 1000 seconds? What is the value of EMF at t is equal to 1 by 1000 seconds? What is the value of EMF at t is equal to 1 by 1000 seconds? Just substitute all the values. Frequency is given, F is given, and T is given. So what the given equation? Instantaneous EMF or instantaneous voltage E is equal to 10 into cos of what is omega? 2 pi f into time. What is the time? So 1 by 1000. So E is equal to 10 into cos of 2 pi into what is the frequency? 50. What is the frequency? 50 into 1 by 1000. Two pi f into t. Are you solving problem or sleeping? Everybody. What's the value? Okay, otherwise for your convenience, if it is 6000, it is 6000, it is 6000, what a value? 2 into 50, 2 into 50, 6000 1 by 100, 200, 760. If it is 600, forget. Otherwise, the cost remains as cost for unknown value. So for known value, possible to estimate this. No, it is possible to. What is necessary to get the sign into cos into sin? 2 into 50, 100, 100, 5 by 6, 30, cos 30, root 3 by 2, 5 root 3. Otherwise, if it is 1000, some different values are there based on that options. So 10 into cos 30 degrees, 10 into cos 30, sin 60, root 3 by 2, so 5 into root volts. For unknown values, if it is 1000, 1 by 1000, so pi by 10, 2 into, if it is 1000, pi by 10. So we get the different value. So if our options pi by 10 is, that is. Okay. Two AC generators produces instantaneous current I1 is equal to instantaneous current I1 is equal to IA. IA is equal to I1 into cos omega t, and IB, second generator, I is equal to I2 into sin omega t. Sin omega t. So what is the peak value of both values? What is the effective value of current or peak value of current for these two waves? So according to what is the net amount of current? Principle of superposition of waves. So y is equal to y1 into, or y is equal to a into waves. We discuss at point waves. So y1 is equal to a1 into sin of omega t, and y2 is equal to a2 into cos of omega t. What is the net amplitude? y1 is equal to a1 into sin omega t, y2 is equal to a into sin omega t. What is the net amplitude of the two waves? So to compare, the amplitude is a vector. Similarly, this is the same way. Amplitude is a vector. What is the phase reference between these two waves? So any one to compare the phase angle, two waves must be either cosine function or sine function. So a2 is equal to, how to arrange the sine into cos, sine of pi by 2 plus omega 90 plus theta, 90 plus theta cos theta. What is the phase reference between these two? Pi by 2. So resultant amplitude is equal to square root of, so a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 into cos pi, delta pi, phase reference. It's similar to this approach. So net amount of current is equal to current due to the first generator, current due to the second IB. So I net is equal to, what is I1 cos omega t plus I2 into sin omega t. So net amount of current I is equal to, so how to convert the cos? Same as I1 into sin of 90 plus theta, sin of 90 plus theta omega t plus I2 into cos omega, I2 into sin omega t, both in sine function. What is the phase reference between these two? The peak value of current, peak value of current, peak value of current. So I naught is equal to peak value of current means nothing but amplitude, resultant amplitude. Maximum value of current to peak value of current to amplitude, everything same. I naught is equal to square root of, so I1 square,
I1 square
I2 square
I2
plus
square
2 I1 I2
2 I1 I2
cos
cos I by 2.
delta phi.
I-
So I naught is equal to square root of what is the phase difference between these two waves? Delta phi is equal to, so 90 degrees. Pi by 2 phase angle difference. Phase angle difference. Omega t plus pi by 2 minus omega pi by 2. Cos 90. Cos 90.
0
So what the final value? I1 square plus
I1 square plus I2
I2
square.
square plus 2 I1 I2. This is A plus B. A plus B. A square plus B square plus 2AB. A plus B whole square. So I1 plus I2 whole square under root. A plus B whole square. So I naught is equal to, so I1 plus I2. A square plus B square plus 2AB. A plus B whole square. Square root to get cancel. I is equal to I1 plus I naught peak value. RMS value of current. ARMS is equal to I naught by root 2. No, this is the cos 0, 90 second term. And this value is 0. Cos 90, 0. Second term, second term 0. This is 0. Plus 0. So I naught is equal to square root of I1 square plus I2 square. IRMS is equal to I naught by root 2. So IRMS is equal to, what is I naught? Square root of I1 square plus I2 square by root 2. IRMS is equal to square root of, so I1 square plus I2 square by 2. For example, same equation in the I is equal to current generator produces, two generators produces two instantaneous current. So 3 into cos of omega t, 4 into cos of omega t. What is the value of peak value of current and what is the value of RMS value of current? Peak value of current is 5 ampere. RMS value of current is equal to 5 by root. Peak value of current or maximum value of current square root of direct substitution next time. If any numerical value is given, RMS value of peak value of current, maximum value of current, I is equal to square root of I1 square plus I2 square, 3 square plus 4 square, 25 5, and RMS value of current. So 25 by 2 or 5 by root. Okay. Next one. Two AC generators produces two waves of voltage E0 into sin omega t. Two AC generator produces two waves of same amplitude, but phase reference is pi by 2. Two AC generator produces two waves of same peak value, and the phase difference between these two waves is pi by 2. So what is the effective value of EMF? What is the net value of EMF? There is another one. So in AC generator, two AC generator produces E is equal to E naught into sin omega t. Another wave phase difference between first and second is pi by 2. So for example, E1 is equal to E naught into sin omega t. So E2 is equal to E naught into cos omega t. Generally, cos omega. If you had arranged that sine function in terms of cos function in terms of sine function, E2 is equal to E naught into sine of omega t plus pi by 2. What is the phase difference between these two? Pi by 2 means second one is cos function, first one is sine function. Phase difference is pi by 2. So net value of EMF of the two waves, net value of EMF of the two waves. So E1 plus E2. Net value of EMF E is equal to, what is E1? E naught into sine of omega t plus E naught into sine of omega t plus pi by 2. So net value of EMF is equal to E naught into sine omega t plus. So this is C and this is D. Sin C plus sin D formula. Sin of C plus D, or otherwise sin of A plus B, or second, if E naught is common. If E naught is common, then this is sin omega t plus sin omega t plus pi by 2. Sin of A plus B, or otherwise if E naught is common, this angle is C and this angle is D. Sin C plus sin D. Sin C plus sin D. Sin C plus sin D. 2 into sin of C plus D by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2. So net value of EMF is equal to, so E naught into sin of C plus D by 2. Sin C plus 2 into sin C plus D by 2. Omega t plus omega t plus pi by 2 divided by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2. Omega t minus pi by 2 divided by C minus D by 2. So E naught into 2 E naught into sin of omega t plus omega t, 2 omega t plus omega t plus pi by 4. 2 omega t plus omega t, 2 omega t plus pi by 2. We have to divide this two angle. 2 omega 2 by 2 omega t plus pi by 2 by 2 pi by 4. Cos of plus omega t minus omega t get cancelled. So cos of minus pi by 4. So 2 E naught into sin of omega t plus pi by 4. Cos of minus theta is nothing but cos theta. Cos pi by 4 1 by root 2. Cos of minus theta cos theta. So 2 naught into sin of omega t plus 5 by 4 into cos 45, 1 by root 2. So do I have to multiply it and divide with root 2, root 2, root 2 into root 2, root get cancel. So root 2 e naught into sin of omega t plus 5 by 4. This is net value of m of the two waves. Okay, can I raise? So better to copy. Otherwise, in revision time, in online classes, that topic is where I didn't copy. How I can resolve? You don't ask that type of questions. So that's why I'm giving time and I'm explaining slowly. So again, no time to giving the again notes. So better to copy seriously. If you have in revision time, just you are observing that derivation or revision time, how you are prepared. Okay. Next up, alternating voltage, the power of the power. Generally, in DC, how to calculate power? The product of voltage into current. DC circuits, DC circuit. So how to calculate power? The product of voltage into current. But in AC, how to calculate power? The power is equal to the product of so RMS value of voltage and component of current which is in phase with the voltage, that is IRMS into cos phi. In AC, the product of voltage and component of current which is in phase with the voltage. That means this component is in phase with the voltage. So the product of ERMS and IRMS into cos phi. So in AC circuits. So this is a formula to calculate power consumption. So ERMS into IRMS into cos. What is phi? So where phi is equal to phase angle difference, phase angle between so ERMS and IRMS. Phase angle between ERMS and IRMS. So what is the relation between ERMS and IRMS? So ERMS is equal to E naught by root 2 and IRMS is equal to I naught by root. So this is average value of power also. Average value of power. The average value of power is equal to ERMS into IRMS cos phi. ERMS is equal in terms of so E naught by root 2 into IRMS is equal to so I naught by root 2 into cos phi. The average value of power is equal to average value of power. This is true value of power. So E naught into so I naught by put 2 into root 2, 2 into cos phi. This is average gap. Where what is phi? Phase angle between ERMS and IR. So that cos phi is called power factor. So where cos phi is also is called power factor. Power factor. So how to define power in AC? The product of RMS voltage and component of current which is in phase with the voltage. So IRMS cos theta. ERMS into IRMS into cos phi in AC circuits. In DC voltage into current. Okay, IRMS cos theta is the cause of IRMS cos theta is a contribute to consumption in the power. IRMS cos phi contributes to the consumption in power. But generally, if it is a two-dimensional, cos phi, sin phi 2 days. Cos phi and sin phi are mutually perpendicular. If IRMS cos phi is in phase with the IRMS, so the product of ERMS and IRMS cos phi is the power consumption. What about IRMS sin phi that is out of phase? So that not contributes in the power. That is what less power consumption. So IRMS sin phi, but point. IRMS cos phi contributes in the power consumption. IRMS cos phi contributes in the power consumption. But IRMS sin phi does not contributes in the power consumption. But IRMS sin phi does not contributes in the power consumption. So it is called wattless component of power current. Wattless component of current. So it is called wattless component of power. It is not RMS sin component does not contribute in the power consumption. So cos theta component only contributes in the power consumption. So it is called wattless component of current. Next slide. Alternating voltage. So alternating voltage to the pure resistor. Alternating voltage to the pure resistor. So alternating voltage to the pure resistor. So this is a source of AC current. This symbol. This is symbol for the DC. And this is symbol for the AC. So an AC source is connected to the pure resistor. So applied EMF E equal to E0 into sin omega t. This is applied voltage. So what is the current through the resistor? Phi is equal to, according to Ohm's law, what is the net resistance in the circuit? Net resistance in the circuit. Net resistance is equal to R1. So according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. V is equal to, this is applied potential. So I into R is equal to V0 into sin omega t. So I is equal to E naught by R into sine omega. So maximum value of applied voltage to the resistance is nothing but voltage by resistance is nothing but current. It is maximum value of current. So instantaneous current I is equal to I naught into sine omega t. So this is the applied voltage and this is the current passing through the resistor. Applied voltage and this is the current passing through the resistor. So what is the phase angle difference between applied voltage and the current? Zero. Same. Current zero. So time taken along x-axis. EMF or current taken along y-axis. Taken along y-axis. What is applied EMF? This is applied. E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. But current is, what is the phase angle? Sine omega t, sine omega. Phase angle difference between applied EMF and current is zero. But I is equal to E naught by R. I is equal to E naught by R. Current, the magnitude of the current is less than the applied EMF. The maximum value of current. The maximum value of current I naught is equal to so E naught by I naught is equal to E naught by R. I naught is equal to E naught by R. Here which one is greater? I naught is equal to E naught by R. Which one is greater? E naught is greater. Maximum value of EMF is greater than the maximum value of current. How many times it is less R? But maximum value of current is phase angle same series. So if it is 0 and this is T by 2 and this is T, this is dotted line indicates current I is equal to so I naught into sine omega t. I is equal to I naught by R. So here E naught is greater. Peak value of voltage is greater than the peak value of voltage. Peak value of voltage is greater than peak value of current. Okay, what is the phase diagram? Phase diagram. So phase diagram. So EMF taken along x-axis. This is y-axis. The phase diagram. What is the phase difference between these two? Applied voltage and current zero. Current also in phase with the EMF. So phase difference is zero. So both in case of pure resistor, alternating voltage applied to the pure resistor, both current and EMF are in phase. Here, the current resistance, this is a fixed. So the external resistance is not dependent on frequency of the AC source. The external resistor are taken along x-axis. Frequency of AC source taken as x-axis. R is independent of resistance of the external resistance, does not depend on frequency of this AC source. So R resistance versus RT graph. Resistance versus frequency of AC source. Frequency of AC source. frequency of AC source. Frequency of AC. Okay, in case of voltage, alternating voltage to the pure resistor, both I and I, E and I are in phase. Phase reference is 0. Both I and E are in phase. Phase reference is 0. So this is, but the magnitude of the peak value is less than peak value of M. I naught is equal to I naught is equal to E naught by R. I naught is equal to E naught by R. The peak value of current is less than peak value of voltage. But phase reference is both are starts from 0 and down. Again at the t by 2, both 0. Again at t, both 0. At the t by 4, both maximum. At the t by 2, both 0. At the 3t by 2, 4, both maximum. At the t, both 0. So that means both are in phase. Both are in phase. At t equal to 0, both 0. At t equal to t by 4, both maximum. And at t equal to t by 2, again both 0. At t equal to 3t by 4, both 0. At t equal to t, again EMF 0, potential 0. That means both are in phase. Phase reference is 0. But magnitude is somewhat difference. The difference based on the resistance of the external region. Next, alternating voltage to the pure inductor. Alternating voltage to the pure inductor. Alternating voltage to the pure inductor. Only inductor. Pure inductor means, in a previous case, pure resistor means only resistor is existing in the circuit. In this case, only inductor. So this is E is equal to this AC source provides an applied potential E is equal to E naught into sine omega t. This is applied potential. Applied potential. Applied voltage across inductor. Across inductor. Okay, yesterday we discussed the inductor. An inductor is connected to the source of current, an induced EMF will be generated in that inductor. That induced EMF according to Faraday's law minus L into so di by dt. Induced EMF in that circular coil. Induced EMF in that circular coil is equal to so minus L into so di by dt. According to Faraday's law, the current inductor is connected to the source of current. In that coil, an induced EMF will be generated. But the induced EMF is equal to minus L into so di by dt. What is the net resistance in the circuit? 0. Net resistance, not reactance. Reactance, resistance, both are different. Net resistance is 0. What is inductor? A circular coil with negligible resistance. A circular coil with negligible resistance is called inductor. So according to Ohm's law,
Sir, your microphone is muted, sir.
Almost 5 minutes. Okay. At what step it is induced EMF is according to voltage. Again, I will explain. So applied EMF E is equal to E naught into sin omega t. Induced EMF is equal to minus L into di by dt. So according to Kirchhoff voltage law, so in the circuit no resistors. So only EMFs are. The algebraic sum of EMFs in the cells is 0. Actually, the algebraic sum of potentials across the resistance and some of the EMFs of the cells, including the circuit, is 0. Here no resistors, so no potential. So algebraic sum of EMFs is 0. Induced EMF plus applied EMF is equal to 0. E is equal to L into di by dt. Di by dt is equal to E by L. What is E? Applied EMF. E naught into sin omega t. E naught by L into sin omega t sin omega t dt. How to get current? How did current from di we have to differentiate it. Integral di is equal to integral E naught by L into sin omega t dt. Integral di I E naught by L into integral sin of omega t sin integral sin theta d theta minus cos theta divided by omega minus omega minus E naught by omega L into cos theta. But here applied potential is in terms of sine function. So how to modify this cosine function into sine function? Sine of 90 minus theta. Sine of 90 minus theta cos theta. 90 minus means second quadrant. In second quadrant, all ratios are positive. So positive value of cosine function. Sine of 90 minus theta cos theta just. For 90 and 270, the ratio will be changes. Sine of 90 minus theta cos theta. That for first quadrant, all functions are positive, no problem. But here, negative sign is there. We had to multiply with the negative sign of omega t minus pi by. This is current. But this is applied potential. So this can be treated as a resistance. Potential by resistance is nothing but current. So this omega L can be treated as one type of opposition. What is opposition? Opposition produced by the inductor. XCL, not resistance. Reactance. Resistance, reactance. Reactance with opposition of current. So this is XL is equal to omega. This can be treated as one reactance, nothing but opposition. EMF by opposition, resistance phenomenon. Opposition, but that is what I is equal to E naught by XL. E naught by XCL into sine of omega t minus pi by 2. Potential by reactance, nothing but one type of opposition. Potential of opposition, so V is equal to IR, I is equal to P by R. Potential by resistance, nothing but current. Here, applied potential by peak value of EMF or voltage divided by opposition. This is maximum current. I is equal to I naught into sine of omega t minus pi by 2. This is finally the current passing through an inductor. This is applied voltage to the pure inductor. This is current passing through an inductor. So what we had identified, both are sine function, okay. And I naught, E naught, I naught is equal to I naught is equal to I naught is equal to E naught divided by XL. So which one is greater? Here I naught is equal to E naught by XL. I naught is equal to E naught by XL. In this case also E naught is greater. We have to divide it. But E naught with some value. Then only we get I naught. So E naught is greater than I naught. And what is the phase angle? Sine of omega t. Here sine of omega t minus 1. So the current is lags by an angle. Lags. This is phase angle is lesser. Current lags by an angle pi by 2. Less value. What is the nature of the graph? Copied? I think no need. Can I erase or wait? Do you want time to copy? Okay, right. Finally, I is equal to, so I naught into sine of omega t minus pi by 2. Omega t minus pi. So time taken along x-axis. And EMF or current taken along y-axis. In previous case, both sine omega t, sine omega t. So at t equal to 0, EMF is 0. At t equal to 0, EMF is 0. But here at t equal to 0, first of all, this is EMF, applied EMF graph. At t equal to 0, EMF 0. At t equal to t by 4, EMF is maximum. At t equal to t by 2, EMF 0. This is already we discussed in science alpha. But here at t equal to 0, I is equal to sine I naught into sine of I is equal to I naught into sine at t equal to 0. Sine minus pi by 2. Sine of minus theta minus theta. So I is equal to minus I naught into sine pi by 2. Sine pi by 2, 90. Sine 91. So at t equal to 0, current is not 0. Current is I is equal to minus sine. Current is minus sine naught. At t equal to 0, current is not 0, but which is minus I naught. And time increase. What about current increase? At this point, at t equal to t by 4, here EMF is maximum, but here current is 0. So this is situation. This is E is equal to E is equal to E naught into sine of omega t. This dotted line indicates I is equal to I naught into sine of omega t minus pi by minus pi by. Why this dotted line is not reaching at this point? Why this dotted line is not reaching at this peak point? I naught is equal to E naught by XL. I naught is equal to E naught by XL. E naught is greater. E naught is greater, I naught is less. So it is less than. What is a phase diagram? Phase diagram. Phase diagram between phase diagram. Phase diagram. Phase diagram. Along x-axis, EMF. Along y-axis, the x, this is y. I is equal to, along x-axis EMF compared to the DMF. What is the phase angle? This is lagging. This is current taken along y-axis, 90 degrees, lagging, 90 degrees. This is a phase angle. Phase diagram between applied potential and current. 90 to less, lagging, so down. Or otherwise, if current taken along x-axis, compared to current, phase angle of EMF is greater. EMF is leads by angle 90 degrees. EMF is leads by 90 degrees. If current is taken along x-axis compared to current, if 90 degrees is greater. Okay, so what is the capacitive reactance? Not inductive. This is where x is equal to, where XL is equal to inductive reactance. Inductive reactance. So XL is equal to omega L, or XL is equal to, what is omega? 2 pi of into L. 2 pi of into L. XL. XL is equal to omega L. XL is equal to omega L, or XL is equal to 2 pi of into C. For DC current, what about frequency? 0. For DC current, frequency is 0. So therefore, XL is equal to 0. So this is inductive reactance for AC only. Inductive reactance for AC source only. For DC current, frequency is 0. So XL is equal to 0. For a particular frequency of AC, this is for a particular frequency of AC source, XL is equal to 2 pi of into E. For the AC of high frequency, for the AC of high frequency, if it is infinite, what about XL? XL is equal to infinite. High frequency means infinite frequency, XL also infinite. For the AC of, so what do you observe? For a DC, frequency is 0, XL is 0. XL is 0 means no reactance. Reactance is no opposition. So no opposition. Resistance is 0. No opposition. So current will flow. So for a DC source, inductor doesn't opposes, or just allow freely. For a DC current, inductor allows freely. For AC current only, that inductor opposes somewhat. For a DC current, so inductive reactance is 0. Inductor does not opposes for the DC current. Inductor does not opposes for the DC current. Inductor does not opposes for the DC current. For AC current only, it is somewhat opposition is there. But high frequency resistance also high, so maximum value is infinity. Or high frequency, if it is infinite frequency, XL is equal to infinite resistance. What about current? 0. And what about power? One point is we have to in previously pure resistor. Pure resistor, what is the power? Average power. So ERMS into IRMS into cos phi. In case of pure resistor, what is how to calculate power? One point, just you note that one point in the previous concept. In case of pure resistor, power is equal to how to calculate power? VRMS into R. In case of pure resistor, what the difference? In case of pure resistor, for power, voltage into current. So V is equal to IR, I square R for DC. For AC, V is equal to IRMS square into R. IRMS square into R. So power consumption in case of pure resistor. In case of pure resistor, power consumption V is equal to IRMS square into R. Okay, in this case, what is the power consumption? So potential difference between, for example, so P is equal to ERMS into IRMS into cos phi. What is the phase angle difference between ERMS and IRMS in case of pure resistor?
Pi by 2.
In case of pure resistor,
0.
cos 0,
1.
1. So power consumption is equal to ERMS into IRMS. But ERMS is equal to, in case of pure resistor, V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. IRMS into resistance into RMS. So power consumption is equal to IRMS square into R. This is pure resistor. In case of pure resistor. Okay, now this is in this case. What is the power consumption? V is equal to ERMS square into ERMS into IRMS into IRMS into cos phi. What is the phase angle between ERMS and IRMS?
Pi by 2.
Cos 90.
0.
So 0. Power consumption is 0. Here power consumption is 0. Here power no EMF. IRMS only. No EMF in this case. V is equal to IRMS into R1. Resistor, pure resistor. Phi 0 cos phi 1. So P is equal to IRMS square into R. This is power consumption in case of inductor. Phase angle is phi is equal to pi by 2. Here pi is equal to 0 degrees. That is it. Okay, what is the nature of the graph drawn between frequency and reactance and frequency? XL versus frequency. XL versus frequency. What is the formula for XL? XL is equal to omega into L. So XL is equal to omega 2 pi up into L. for a given inductor, if L is constant, what the relation between these two? XL and the frequency. Directly. So XL is directly proportional to frequency. So straight line passing through all. XL is directly proportional to frequency. So XL is equal to 2 pi L is constant. Y is equal to kx. Y is equal to mx form. Right line passing through all. So y is equal to mx. What is m? Slope. 2 pi L is the slope. So slope of this graph is equal to 2 pi L. What is the graph between XL and L? XL and L. XL and frequency is constant. L is right proportional to XL. If it is constant, XL is right proportionally. Straight and passing through. So XL is equal to 2 pi of into L. So y is equal to mx. Here what is m? 2 pi of is the slope of this line. So slope of this line is equal to 2 pi f. Here frequency is constant. XL is right proportional to L. Here frequency is constant. XL is right proportional 2 pi L. L is constant. XL is right proportional to frequency. Okay, power consumption in the previous power consumption is there in this case. Here power consumption is 0 because based on the phase angle and the nature of the graph drawn between resistance and frequency in previous case. Resistance taken along x-axis, the frequency taken along x. Resistance does not depend on frequency of AC sources, but here frequency based on that coefficient of self-induction, the reactance is changes, frequency increases. Here frequency increases, what about resistance? Not changes. Here frequency increases, reactance, inductive reactance increases proportionally, or inductive quotient of self-induction or inductance increases, capacitive reactance also increases. Here independent of resistance, here depend upon reactance based on the frequency and based on the inductance.